love when a big old Goral box shows up, because usually it's lots and lots of samples and prototypes of stuff we've been working on, or new exciting things that are coming out with Goral. And this is gonna be a good one, because there's been a big upswing in like the barefoot, wide toe box, zero drop world, and unfortunately, like all the brands are such cheap little bits of rubber, like really cheap, like fabric on top, laces, no natural materials, and they're like $200, $150. I'm like, okay, it's a lot of money for like not a lot of materials. There's not a lot of value or whatever, and like for some reason it hasn't quite, the barefoot thing and that wide toe box thing hasn't quite made it into the really high end stuff. You know, Nicks just released their zero drop Munson Last, or their Thurman Last, and it's, you know, but that's more of a Munson Last, and that's a work boot. You know, who else is there? There's the stuff we did with Jim Green that's very like South African style, like 360 stitch down. That's like kind of big and bulbousy, and it has that very like Jim Green style to it. You know, there's a few other people out there making some stuff, but nobody has made like a really, really high end barefoot sneaker that's like actually high end, like in the same high end way that Goral is known for. Because if you didn't know, Goral to me has made their mark by making essentially like boot quality standards in their sneakers and their trainers. And a big part of that is that Blake stitch that's run around the inside. And you usually only see that in dress shoes, dress boots, work boots on occasion. And so after we did the mugs with Goral, the SMUGS with Goral, the slugs with Goral, you know, I love working with these guys. They came to Utah. We filmed some content. It might be released, or it might be coming up. Either way, it was fun having them out here. We took them to the Salt Flats, took them to a couple of games at the stadium with the Jazz and the Utah Hockey Club. And so, you know, some of those, when they come out and hang out, it's for fun, and we get to know the brands that we've been working with and they talk to on a regular basis, just never in person, but also allows us to really, really dig deep into the prototyping, the concepting, and get to a point where we can have an entire box of prototypes. And I think these are the finished prototypes. Obviously I don't know until we unbox them, but that's what these are supposed to be, the final prototypes before we launch these. And you know, the last time we did this, then we had a couple lasts. We had a last that was, you know, honestly kind of similar to the Nicks zero drop Munson. You know, it's kind of anatomical, kind of a straight toe, but it was far from like truly barefoot and truly anatomical. It was more semi-anatomical. Then we had the really wide, super wide toe box that's truly anatomical, truly barefoot. And so I guess you have to wait and find out which one we chose. So let's unbox it. This is all of our boot accessories that we've slowly developed over like the last 4 years as we've done more and more boot reviews and realized how many things are missing in the market. So be sure to check out all these below. They make great gifts, self gifts, and it's a huge way that you can help support the channel. So check them out below. What knife today? Well, I'm doing the little baby knife series. This is a mill spine. So this is made in the US, solid brass. I think it's veteran owned, and it's a pretty cool little mechanism. You have push down on the little top piece there. Otherwise it's locked, and then when you push down, it unlocks it to slide it out. It is heavy. You know, that's one of the critiques of this, is it's pretty heavy. It honestly weighs more than this Blade HQ donut exclusive knife they did with Civivi. But I like the heft. I like this. And you can see it's already absorbing all my sweat and dirt and turning it into a little kind of patina. But I get a little bit nervous that it's just gonna like pop out in my pocket, you know? It's pretty easy to get that to, you know, my thought is like if it's in my pocket and it's going like this, like, is that gonna pop out? Like if I lean on something, makes me nervous. I don't like the idea of half an inch or an inch of razor sharp blade going into any part of my body. But I like it. This is like right up my alley. Like the basic materials, solid brass, heavy duty. It's pretty cool. But you have to wait for the final result for when I actually do the follow-up video. Okay, how many boxes did we get? A little surprise? What is this? I don't know what that is. God, I can't even see. that box. Oh, what? Okay. This goes in this box, I think. And it's also really cool that these brands want me to be involved, you know, because we've really helped popularize, not the only ones, but we've helped popularize the barefoot stuff in this segment of the footwear industry. And so we've learned a lot, you know, we've tested a lot of things. There's just a lot of information that I was like allowed to learn because your guys supported these collaborations, because these brands, you know, they want to work with us because we have the expertise. We've done the cut and halves, we've done the prototype, and we've done the collaborations. And so basically I'm saying thank you guys for your support, because that's what makes these brands want to get us involved and really make these projects what they can be and what they, yeah, it's fun. So let's start here. This says barefoot low top sneaker, Horween dark brown, UK 10. What do we have? I'm excited to see these. I haven't seen like the final ones yet. Ooh, dang! Look at that pattern. I've seen a couple photos of this, but this looks really good in person. So it's kind of like a French binding, like a really tall French binding. I like that a lot. Like I like these little curves. And then what did we go with? Super wide. You know, because it's like, our thoughts, or my thoughts at least, were like, let's do the real thing. Let's do it wide. Let's do the thing that doesn't exist out there right now. Nobody's really making anything barefoot like this, even remotely close to this quality. And so we went ultra wide. But I still think, you know, all things considered, this pattern makes it look pretty decent, because it's not like you have a huge long toe area. This comes pretty far down, so it hides it to some degree. It's still wide. You know, there's no mistaking it's a wide toe box. But it looks way better than I thought. And I really like this side profile. This pattern is really nice. Okay, Horween dark brown. See, let's give it the Horween smell test. I love Horween leather. It smells so good. Next. Let's do barefoot high top. I didn't even know they're sending high tops. Let's do low tops first. Low tops. Oh, I didn't even see what color it was. Oh, white calf. The white sneaker. All right, let's see what we got. That looks, I like this pattern a lot. And I can say it because this is like mostly Goral. Like I didn't have a whole lot of like involvement in this new pattern. They're like, let's send you some, see if you like it. And I'm like, I do, it's cool. You got an internal counter cover. I'm honestly more distracted by this new pattern than the whole wide toe box thing right now. I'm really curious how these look on foot. So we'll do it. I have not seen the high tops at all, because we didn't even unbox a high top last time. But the SMUGS, they're high tops. So if we're gonna do barefoot SMUGS, you gotta do a high top. I'm really curious what these high tops look like with this new pattern. Okay, barefoot SMUGS, new pattern, because I can feel it. Also, let me know what you guys think. Do you like this new pattern, or do you like the old school pattern? Ooh. I do that with every time. Ooh. That's pretty cool. That looks cool. I like the high top too, honestly. Little padded collar. Horween Chrome XL. Gum sole. This is a little barefoot sole. Super low profile, low sidewall height. I don't remember exactly how thick it is. I guess we'll see when we get it cut in half, because we'll for sure cut one of these. I'm really curious how these look and feel on foot, because barefoot shoes are so hard. From certain angles they look one way, another angle they look a different way, and it's like, you just never know what You like barefoot's so hard to deal with sometimes. And next, high top forest green. Oh, I like that with the gum. Okay, let's see what's going on the inside real quick. Let's take a little sneak peek. Got a new insole because all the other insoles for sure would not fit in here. Look how wide that thing is. You got the Blake stitched leather board underneath there. You can see the sidewall stitch. So it's built just like a regular pair of the Smugs, but on the barefoot last, a zero drop outsole and this new pattern. I think that looks nice because it's so different from like, because the Smug pattern is not like a revolutionary pattern. It's just a classic old school sneaker pattern, kind of like Converse style, the old school canvas style. This is pretty unique. Those are good. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised at how much I like these. Final Goral barefoot Smugs unboxing. In black. I love black shoes, especially like big toe box shoes because it's less obvious to me and probably only to me. Woo! Which one do I honestly like this one the most. Usually I like black shoes, especially for wider toe box stuff, but these look really, really nice. I like these low tops are nice too. Okay, let's try them on. So cool. What am I wearing? Another wide toe box boot. My Limbs Chelsea boots. I think that video is probably released by now. They sent us all of their entire Chelsea boot line, and we cut like 4 or 5 of them in half to show you like the whole breakdown of their entire line. Okay, moment of truth. It's a good sound. They are wide. There's no mistaking that they're wide. Holy cow. But that's what the barefoot people like, and I get it. That's why I'm wearing the Limbs today. It's like I'm not wearing these to promote them. I wore them because I was like, it's Thursday. I've already worked like 60 hours this week. I'm exhausted. I don't want to be uncomfortable. Slip Chelsea's. The wide toe box thing is so deceptive because it looks so heinous from the top down. Every barefoot thing, they all look so bad. But then you look at it from a different perspective, like that's not as bad. And then like literally anyone else's perspective except for yours looking straight down on them. But once they're really broken in, that's when they really start to look decent. Because these are wide toe boxes. But they're comfy, that's the point, right? Like they're super wide so that they're comfortable. Okay, let's try the low top. It's a smart way to attempt to hide that width, because that line bisecting right there kind of holds your eye away from the width. Just look at the difference between, like these are not that different in width, but because this is just a completely flat sheet of leather versus lacing and this little detail here that kind of brings your eye in, these details that sweep up and out, that kind of funnel your eye into the narrow aspect of it. But more importantly, who else even gets close to a quality of true barefoot shoes than this? And that's why we ultimately decided to do a true barefoot last, because that's what everyone wanted, first of all. As you probably heard me 1,000 times say, I love doing things that are truly unique, truly different, things that no one's ever done before. And this is more close to something that no one's ever done before. Let's put the low top on. Sizing seems to be about right too. Similar sizing to your Smugs. We'll do a sizing video when these release, but so far it's about the same sizing for me as my regular Smugs or my Mugs or whatever other Gorals you happen to have. And the Smugs platform works so well on this too, because they're unlined as well, mostly unlined, like the collar's a little bit lined and the vamp's a little bit unlined. And so it's still holding on to the value of Smugs being like really minimal, built more like a boot, which works perfectly with a barefoot shoe because you want it minimal, you want it very little like layers that's going to cause it extra rigidity. And so the Smugs concept actually translated really well to a barefoot Smugs. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, from the side view, like let me get this down. Yeah, look at that. They're not crazy from a side profile. You know what I mean? They look absolutely insane from my perspective right now. But look at that, the cam you're looking at right now, little B cam. Got the grease point workwear on. And even like from this view, you know what I mean? Like those don't look crazy. This, crazy. This, the perspective most people see, not crazy. Because nobody has this view, except for you. Everyone else has this view, you know? So, that's that. This is my recording setup. But, that's that. Here's the information for the release and limited quantities, sizing video, all that stuff's coming up soon. And honestly, I think this design's perfect. I don't really have any edits on it. I'm gonna wear them for a few days, make sure they actually work well and feel good, and like all the different areas that need to fold and roll and compress work well. But these, I am pleasantly surprised at how good these turned out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys for supporting these videos. It's cool to be able to make stuff that's never been done before with brands that are at the top of the industry, making some of the most unique and cool stuff. So huge thanks to Goral for letting me, over the last few years, really push how they're doing things. And now we're on to true barefoot shoes and boots built to the absolute highest quality that sneakers can be built to. Because of that Goral Blake stitch on the inside, there's no other barefoot shoe even remotely close to this in quality and durability, and that's what's cool about this. So thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to Goral again, and that's it. See ya.